Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Eddie, as known as Mottaskin on Instagram and YouTube, where I cover skincare, both Western and Korean, some mental health, and I love to share a little bit of me. So today we're actually talking about a really awesome Korean skincare brand that is famous for their innovative products and some really solid cleansers and toners, and that is Neogen. They are very much famous for their green tea cleanser that actually has fermented green tea at the bottom of the cleanser, as well as a calendula toner that has actual calendula petals in the toner. So today we're actually going to be talking about one of their new releases recently, and that is their probiotics line. So I'm going to be covering today their Emulsion, their cream, and the mist in the line. So if you're interested in that part of Neogen, stay tuned for the video. But before we begin, I'm going to ask you to please hit that subscribe button and please like this video. Every subscribe, like, comment, share does wonders for me, and I would really appreciate it. So thank you in advance. Additionally, this video is sponsored by The Beauty Spy. The Beauty Spy is an online K-beauty retailer that has a lot of brands on hand and makes shopping really easily. They also have a lot of new and upcoming brands, as well as some favorites, such as this Neogen Probiotics line. They are sponsoring this video, and they actually sent over the products for me to test out and review. So big thank you to The Beauty Spy, and at the end of this video we will also have a discount code so you can save money shopping on that site. Okay, so let's get into this review. So this line, probiotics, is mainly meant to keep your skin youthful and firm and resilient. And we know probiotics has been a really big ingredient in the skincare world as of the past year or two. And with Neogen's line, they make sure to incorporate some really good probiotic ingredients that are nicely fermented and ones that are actually backed up by science to give you those results you want. And as of recent, there's been a lot of studies showing that probiotics can actually be essential to acne repair and an acne fighting regimen. That's why I was extremely excited to start using some acne probiotic fighting ingredients. Neogen never goes wrong with their ingredients or products. They're usually amazing. Well, let's start off with the first product. The first product I'm going to be talking about is the Neogen Probiotics Youth Repair Mist. Now, y'all know I'm a sucker for mist. I love mist. But look at this packaging. Like, we gotta get in on this. And as you can tell, there is that light oil layer right there. There we go. And the rest of it is water. So this is a nice oil water layer mix that you gotta shake up, of course, and then mist. And then it becomes one solid formula. And you can use this as a toner throughout your routine, under makeup, or over your makeup. So I actually sprayed it on today after I used my sunscreen and sun powder. And you can see the glow, and we can add some more if y'all would like. There we go. And I've been using it this way. I've been using it after my sunscreen or any tinted sunscreen or tinted moisturizer or any powder makeup products to really make it dewy and make the skin look really nice and hydrated. And as you can tell, it really just like upped the dewiness of my skin. And as you can see in the shot I put on my hand, this really gave my skin that hydrated, dewy look. And as you saw me spray right now, live. Now, as I said, the point of probiotics in this line is supposed to keep your skin barrier in check and really help your skin stay resilient and firm. Now, I really tested that out with this line, and the mist, I was really excited. So, as I said, I used it around my sunscreen stage, but also before applying my moisturizer. And honestly, this really just kept the dewiness in my skin. It really just filled my skin with hydration. And as you see my skin move, you can see that glow from this mist, from that rich oil layer as well as a water layer. So let's go through the ingredients. So very close to the top of the ingredient list is niacinamide. So this has a high percentage of niacinamide to help with that skin barrier and just even skin tone out after a while and just help with brightening your skin. And it also has lactobacillus ferment as the first fermented ingredient for that probiotic list. And when we go through these ingredient lists for this brand, this line, just be aware they are jam-packed with ingredients. So they all kind of work in unison, so you can't really give the thanks to one sole ingredient. It really is the concoction in these products. So with the first oil, we got my favorite oil of all time, sea buckthorn oil, which is rich in omega fatty acids as well as vitamin C and vitamin E. So it's really good for hyperpigmentation, dark spots, just brightening up that skin tone. It also has moringa seed oil, really good for acne prone skin. In my experience, it's a great hydrator, but for some people, it's their holy grail. But I'm just gonna go through the ingredients that are my favorites. It's got squalane, it's got honey extract, it's got carrot extract. It even has lactic acid, many forms of Centella asiatica extract to help with that skin repair and healing. It also has 5 types of ceramides in here, as well as banana fruit extract. Honestly, guys, it's jam-packed, and I even left out some ingredients. It really is really good for your skin, and you know, I've been using it for a while, and as you can see, it's like only that much is gone, and it sprays out wonderfully like a fog mist. It's beautiful, and the scent, so lovely. So if you're looking for something that's subtle, not too much for your skin, and you're kind of worried about how probiotics might affect your skin, I would really recommend going with the probiotics Youth Repair Mist, because a mist is not going to be too heavy, and this does not feel heavy on my skin, something that I look for as an acne prone individual. And you can do this in many ways. You can use it as the last step in your routine, throughout your routine, as a toner stepping out of the shower. That's honestly how I like to use it. And it won't clog up your skin, and you'll be able to see how ferments react with your skin. And honestly, it just smells so sweet and lovely, and so that kind of got me worried about this line. I thought the scent was going to be too much for my skin, but honestly, the scent in this line, even though it can be a little intense with the sweetness, I don't think it had any negative effects when it came to results and skin sensitivity. But with that being said, I will say incorporating this first to see if the fragrance in this line affects you, I think is a very smart thing to do. But yes, I love this mist, and if you're a mist lover, I would definitely try this guy out, because once this is gone, I'm going to miss it. Okay, next up is my favorite type of moisturizer. It is an Emulsion. It is a Probiotics Youth Repair Emulsion. So if you're not really educated in this, an emulsion is a very lightweight cream moisturizer, something you really use when you don't want something too heavy. Maybe you want something under your sunscreen and want it to be light, or during the summer months when you're just sweating and you want a moisturizer but you don't want anything too heavy. So I'm gonna go through the ingredient list slowly because it's got a lot. So at the top of the ingredient list, we of course have niacinamide again, but we also have glycerin and a shea butter base to moisturize and hydrate the skin. And for the fermentation in here, like the rest of the line, we have lactobacillus ferment for that fermentation probiotic mix. We got honey, we got cranberry, we got strawberry, we got centella. I mean, that centella, that honey, that strawberry is what leads to the beautiful, yummy, delicious scent in this line. Raspberry, blueberry, ginseng, carrot, mugwort, centella, parts of centella. It's got so many things going for it. Ceramides, hyaluronic acid complex. I mean, this has everything in it. Honestly, you can see how one of these works because they're all so similar. But if you really think it works nicely for your skin, go for their line because it's going to do wonders for your skin if you love these ingredients. And of course, when you saw in the texture shot, it doesn't look too heavy. And I did not find it heavy myself. I found that it just sunk into the skin, gave you that nice hydrated look, not too dewy, but just enough to give you a hydrated dewy look and prepare your skin for any type of sunscreen application or any makeup or powder you may use. After using this for a couple of weeks and putting it in my morning routine, sometimes in the evening I would actually put this on and then layer a cream on top of it, which I I felt like I needed it just to like wrap it all in, but honestly, this has everything you could want in a cream or a thicker layer. It's got those ceramides, that hyaluronic acid, those soothing ingredients, those brightening ingredients. It's just really good for your skin barrier in general. And the probiotics in here are ones that are actually studied. Lactobacillus ferment is actually one of the most studied probiotics that I've seen from my research, and I've honestly noticed a really good like reduction in fine lines and wrinkles. I've noticed that redness coming down, and I don't use any antibiotics in my routine. That's never really worked for me as an acne prone individual. But if you use antibiotics, remember that kills all bacteria. So incorporating a probiotic while on antibiotics is perfect. So if you're on antibiotics and you want to make sure the microbiome on your skin is like doing its thing, it's not interrupted, I would definitely look into this probiotics line by Neogen, because it did a really good job of looking into scientifically backed ingredients and doing it in a really nice way. But all in all, the Emulsion, I highly recommend. It's a really good layer. Not too tacky, but just tacky enough. Okay, now for the last product. Now we're going to go in with the Neogen Probiotics Youth and Repair Cream. So this is an option for an individual who wants that really nice layer of moisturization on their skin to prevent tool, transepidermal water loss, and just to keep that hydration and moisturizer in the skin. So definitely recommend this for the winter time, but it is much thicker than the Emulsion, but obviously has the same ingredients that are amazing for the skin. It literally is like pudding. It is so nice. But additionally, this cream is also jam-packed with peptides. So if you're looking to give something maybe to someone who wants that really good youth repairing and who has dry skin or mature skin, this is your option. Honestly, if you have a mom and she wants something like luxurious that smells good and is going to have good effects and maybe a good makeup primer, this is it. Get her this. I mean, like I've been saying, these all kind of have similar ingredients in them. You know, they got that centella, the lactobacillus, the niacinamide, the shea butter. But what this one has that the others don't have, this actually has milk extract, propolis extract, cotton extract. It also has that mugwort extract, but you know, those are ingredients that the other ones did not have. This also has royal jellies to also assist in its skin barrier function and really just help heal the skin. So honestly, out of all the 3 probiotic options, this is the one if you really need that heavy duty repair and you just really want to take care of that beautiful skin you have. And of course, it's accompanied by that beautiful sweet vanilla fruity scent. Oh, I really do like it. I really do enjoy the scent in this line, even though sometimes it can be too much fragrance in general. So as a quick wrap up of these 3 probiotic options, the one that I would think if you want to try first would be the mist, to incorporate easily into your routine and see if the ingredients work for you. And when it comes to do you want to try an Emulsion or a cream, I would go for the Emulsion first because it really is jam-packed with everything you need to moisturize your skin before sunscreen and at the end of the night. But if you really want something that's heavy duty and does the job, I highly recommend this Youth Repair Cream. And they obviously have some oils in here, as you can tell from the light oil layer here in the mist. But basically they're all sunflower seed oil and cranberry oil and sea buckthorn oil. I'm really glad I was able to try this out and see how it worked. They did not clog my pores. You know, the ingredients are science-backed. They work really well. They did not peel with my skin. Honestly, they all worked wonderfully. The only note I would have is that due to the fragrance, I would be careful. But obviously, the fragrance comes from the extracts. They're not coming from essential oils. They're not coming from, you know, ingredients that will irritate your skin. There's a little bit of fragrance in there noted at the end of the ingredient list. But honestly, I've smelled a lot of skincare in my time, and I have to say the scent in here feels extremely natural. It doesn't feel like they purposely put it, maybe the fragrance a little, but it mainly comes from those extracts because I'm very familiar with the smell that comes from those extracts. And that is the end of my video. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you guys enjoyed that video and got a really good explanation of these new Neogen probiotic products and their line. So I'm going to remind you to please hit that subscribe button and remember to like this video. Every subscribe and likes helps my channel out. And if there's any topics you want me to tackle, definitely leave a comment down below and I will probably tackle it. Alright guys, thank you for joining me. Have an awesome day.